Hello, Simon Forrest here from extractingtherichness.com. This afternoon I want to show you the dual battery setup in our recently purchased MR Triton dual cab chassis vehicle. We've invested in a lithium-ion battery and it was an expensive purchase for us, but this is a new vehicle and we intend to keep and drive this vehicle for 6-7 years at least, so we thought that it was worth the investment because we think it's a high quality battery. The battery contains its own battery management system, it's very light, it discharges slowly, it powers up quickly. It's got a lot of advantages and it's actually located inside this vehicle, not in the tray of the ute, and I'm going to show you that in a little while. So all the details about this battery will be below the screen at this very moment. I have to say that what I'm going to show you, the battery itself, who sourced the battery, who found that battery on the web, who located the battery or who decided where to locate the battery, and all the positions of the power outlets, all the work, the technical work has all been done by a very good friend of ours and a guy who's an absolute guru at many things, including auto electrical, a bloke called Michael Davis. So without him, absolutely none of this would have happened. Would have had a dual battery, but it probably wouldn't have been this one. It wouldn't have been located where it is. All the ideas about power outlets we wouldn't have had. And when you see that everything's hidden, that's all his idea, all his work. So we are very grateful to him. Thank you very much for that, Michael. Now, to show you the power outlets, remembering that the lithium-ion battery is powering all the outlets that I'm going to show you, and the only thing that my cranking battery is powering is the factory provided 12-volt power outlets, and of course it powers the lithium-ion battery when the motor is running. But I'll also be able to power the lithium-ion battery via solar panels through Anderson plugs, or via a battery charger through alternating current, either standard 240 volt or through a generator. The lithium-ion battery is going to power everything that's going to be in the box which is being built, which will be situated on this tray. So it will be powering our fridge, it will be powering the SIG plugs, the USB plugs, it will be powering the internal lighting for the box, and it will also be powering an audible alarm, an alarm that will tell me that I've turned the ignition on and I haven't closed the gull wing doors, which will be on the side and the back of the box. So I think that's a great thing to have, because I have driven off in our old vehicle with the sides of the ute canopy open, and I know a number of friends that have done exactly the same thing. So having an audible alarm will be a good thing to have. So that lithium-ion battery is going to power all those things. I'm going to show you the lithium-ion battery now because it's actually, as I've mentioned before, inside the cabin of the car. The battery is located behind the back seat of the car, and there it is right there, 12 volt, 110 amp hour slimline lithium battery. So it's been fixed in there with a couple of brackets that came with the vehicle and some that Michael has made. And he's also put right next to it a SIG plug outlet, which we can plug into and run some cords for iPads and iPhones. If someone's sitting in the back, you'll be able to charge your iPad or iPhone from there, or whatever else you have can also be charged from there. And it can be charged whether the car's running or whether the motor's turned off. So that's a great bonus to have. So there it is behind the back seat of the car. You see the back seat goes up and it's gone. So what does it power? Well, the first thing it's powering inside the cabin is the Garmin GPS receiver. That's the GPS receiver that sends a signal to the iPad, and the iPad has our HEMA Maps apps on it. So as we're driving along, we're following HEMA Maps on the iPad, and our GPS signal to that iPad is being provided by that receiver. That receiver is being constantly powered by the lithium-ion battery, which I showed behind the back seat. It's also powering our sat-nav system, which is now permanently turned on, and next to it it's powering our tyre pressure monitoring system, which is constantly powered as well. The bonus about having it constantly powered is that every time I get into the car, I can read the pressure in the tyres immediately. I don't have to wait, as I did before when it was powered through a cigarette plug. I don't have to wait for the connection between the little microcomputers on the valves and the readout itself. I have a constant readout. So they're the things that are in the front of the cabin. Now further down in the cabin, is my handheld UHF radio. I have to settle on a place to fix this handheld piece, or this handpiece, and I haven't done yet, but that is being powered by my lithium-ion battery. Inside the glove box, a cord which can come out or stay in the glove box and charge an iPad or an iPhone. And two more iPad, iPhone cords, which are just here. And then get rolled up and put just down the side. I can't do it with one hand, but they just fit neatly down there. One of the things about all these power outlets and cords is that they're all hidden. None of them are dangling in front of the dash like they were in my old system. So they're the things on the inside, the power cords, the USB cords, the Apple cords, all hidden away. Everything gets tucked away neatly. Inside the cabin, I showed you where the UHF handpiece is, but here is the UHF aerial. It's been installed on the headboard of the tray. So rather than being a large aerial on the bull bar, which is yet to be installed, this is a very neat alternative. It's a smaller, whippier aerial, which will have good reception, and it's on the headboard of the tray, and it can be unscrewed if need be. So there you have it, the new lithium battery, all the power outlets, and in a future video I'll show you the power outlets once we've got the box on and everything that's contained in the box. There's also another future video which will show the mats that we've bought for inside the car, bedrock mats, which are designed to protect the floor from dirt, mud, sand, gravel, all those sorts of things. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video.